Hey, what's going on, guys? KingJohney here, and we are here for some classic clans. And the things about wow, in this video, we're actually going to be showing something a little different from our normal videos. We're going to show a war replay in which we 100% to the clan. So it's this one, the second one. Also, the name of our clan, however you pronounce it, and the gay barbarians. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it any other way. And as you can see, this one goes to their side, and we just destroy their base. And on our side, our bases were barely touched. So what I'm going to show you guys here is I'm going to show you some war replays from the Town Hall 8 part. And we're going to show you replays starting for the number 5. And that's actually a player that I really want to shout out in this video called Yaga. He is an amazing attacker. As you can see by this troop composition, he's actually using a go wipe. But the thing about his go wipe is that his wall breakers and his wizards aren't actually the max for a go wipe for Town Hall 8. So he's using level 4 wizards, which would be level 5 if he had a max. And then he would have level 5 wall breakers if he had a max. So we're going to go into we're going to start the actual replay and see how he does it. So the first thing that I saw him doing this war raid that really got to me was he actually lured out the clan castle first. And that's what you see most people doing a go wipe. They don't really lure out the clan castle. But he lures it out and then sends in his wizards all around the base. So right there. And he sends them in right behind the golems. So he raises up his wall breakers and then sends in his P.E.K.K.A. and everything. So he's got everything going into the middle. He actually has three wizards that are going out to take out the dragon. But they actually go in. And the one thing I say that he kind of did wrong in this one that could have punished him right there was he put all his wizards together. So if the dragon would have turned around, it would have hit his wizards. But he was fortunate enough to not have that happen. So thank God, because he actually ended up getting the 3-star with a non-max out on it. So we're going to speed this up a little bit. And as you can see, his P.E.K.K.A.s go directly into the middle. And that's when you know the raid is over. Once we get to the middle, the thing about this base is that the middle for a non-go wipe base, for a anti-go wipe base, is normally to get towards the middle and you're getting trapped in the middle. But this person has a wide open outside in which if you just wall break into the center, it'll just basically take the whole base out. So we're gonna speed through this a little bit because the rest of it is literally just him going around to clean up the base. So as you can see, he goes through it, and that was probably nearly a perfect go wipe that I've seen. So we're going to go on to the next raid, which is number 4, a raid by our fearless leader, Bakken Boy. And you can check him out in the description because he actually has a YouTube channel. So check him out there. He doesn't do classic content. He does Minecraft content. So check him out. And as you can see, he's using 9 dragons and 4 what's the name of those things? Balloons. So he's gonna go in. He's gonna earthquake the town hall, which is actually kind of strange. Not even gonna lie. But the thing about him earthquaking it is that it did damage to the air defense. So he could take it out with just 2 lightning. So he has the raid, and he's just going in, and he's just clearing out basically the outside around here to end up funneling his dragons into the mid. So we're going to speed that up a little bit. And then he sends in 2 balloons early, and I'm guessing he's trying to get all the traps out of the way. But he doesn't find any traps. So he just sends out his loons behind his dragon. So hopefully either his loons will take all the damage, or they'll go straight to mid, and they'll just take down all the air defenses. But they actually ended up splitting up, and actually 2 of the loons actually went for the air defense and almost got that one down, but it didn't. So a dragon had to go and clean it up. And then we got the CC dragon coming out against Bakken's dragons, and he actually ended up destroying them. So the rest of this is basically a cleanup because the only thing that could take out his troops are the Teslas and the Archer towers, and those are basically down. So the rest of it is just a little bit of cleanup going through the base. So we're going to go 4 times speed for that, for just to see him clean up. And then we're going to go on to the next raid, which is, I think, number 3, a raid by one of our best attackers in the clan, Brad. So we got the 20%. God damn it. Okay, we got the 20%, and this is a raid by Brad. He's known as the dragon attacker. So this is probably the best dragon attacker on in our clan. I think either me or Elixir are claimed as the best goal wipers. We're kind of like, we go in and out for that. So what he's doing is he's funneling his dragons using just 3 dragons. He didn't have a king because he was upgrading his king. So he had to go through and he had to funnel with dragons. And I think when I was watching this raid, I'm like, oh, please, Brad, don't 2-star, because he forgot the corners. And I'm like, oh, he's going to mess up. He's going to have to go through every corner. But surprisingly, he ended up getting really close. I think he ended up with like 1 second left in a raid. So he's got his dragons in. He actually sent it his loons a little bit late, but it ended up working for him because his loons ended up traveling around the base, taking out the troops that were attacking his dragons. So basically those wizard towers that were getting in the way. And his troops are going in and they're basically clearing out the other defenses so it doesn't take the dragons time to go through it. So when the dragons are going through it, they basically just have to take out everything in their paths. Oh my gosh. See, as you can see right here, he ends up with like 2 dragons left. And that's where we actually got extremely scared during the raid. Because we're like, oh, this guy's going to run out of time. This is going to be extremely bad. But as you can see, his loons are actually just going in. They're 2-shotting everything. So it's basically just the 2 loons just going through. They got the king down, so the rest of this is basically clean up. As you can see, he goes through a full minute and 50 seconds to clean up. And literally, I want to say he survived this, I'm not even lying, with 3 seconds left. 3 seconds. Think about that. If it was me, no, whenever I do Dragon Raids, it's like, nah, screw JSC. He just does not need to, he just did not need the time. I always run out of time because I'm unlucky. So his dragons actually just go through. And I don't know how he does this. He always raids. And it seems like he has more time than everybody. But I don't think that's the case. I just think he's a really skilled attacker. And he's just going through. And he's just basically the best attacker in our clan. I can't even deny he's the best dragon attacker on our clan. So the next attack is on number 2. And this is by me. I think I was using a dragon here. I was using a dragon raid because no. I think I know what happened here. We got to look at the base first. If this is the word I'm thinking about, we got to look at the base. So, this right here is what messed them up. Now, they actually thought that they were going to be very freaking sneaky, and they thought that was going to mess me up. I was going to send all my dragons in there, and they were going to get instantly wrecked. But what they did not know is that is what cost them that attack. That is what cost them the 3 stars. So basically, we're going to go through my raid, and I'm the smart one, and I actually ended up thinking about what to do during the raid. So as you can see, it only took me 1 minute and 50 seconds to wipe them out. I basically destroyed that one. So basically, all I have to do right there, this is probably one of the easiest things. I'm actually going to send dragons in from the top to take down that air defense. Because if I would have sent my loons in right there to that AD, the thing is, they probably wouldn't have made it there, or either the dragon would have taken them out. So I had to take out the dragon. And I thought about it. I used a dragon right there, but I don't think you guys saw that. I used a dragon there to get targeted while I sent in the loons. So the loons basically went straight to the AD and takes it out. And that just leaves me basically with the easiest raid right there. So we're going to go in and we're going to see. My loons actually go to town. They die easily because the person decided to put 3 wizard towers in the middle. That's another thing that you don't do. I know wizard towers do a lot of damage when they're grouped up, but do not put them together because basically they're the thing that keeps a go wipe from actually going in. And you put all your stuff in the middle and they don't do much damage to the dragons themselves. The archer towers are what does the most damage to the dragons besides the Teslas and the AD. So basically I just went through the easiest raid and punished him for putting that 1 hole in the base. Why would you do that, man? I bet he didn't do that next war. So we're going to go through, and we're just going to go through 4 times speed, and we're done with the raid. So right now, we're going to go on to number 1, and it was an attack by basically what is either the best go wiper in our clan or the second best compared to me, Elixir Bath. If you guys want to check out his channel, it's going to be in the description. I think it's like Mooney Basari 710 or something like that, but it's going to be in the description, and it's going to be in my sub box, so it's going to be there. He does a go wipe. And the thing about Elixir doing his go wipes, he does a little thing different from me. He actually tries to lure out the clan castle. That's not something I normally do. And he brings 3 heals. I don't bring 3 heals. I bring a heal and a rage, thanks to the update. So what he goes through, he's contemplating life right there. And he's just like, all right, let's place the 4 earthquakes right there. and he's just sitting in his troops right behind there. And I think something really weird happened during this raid. I'm not exactly sure. He sends all his 4 P.E.K.K.A.s in, and the wizards are trailing inside. They look like they were about to go around, but he got like 6 wizards going into the middle. So the dragon's just sitting there a while. Everything's under heal, so the dragon's not doing enough damage before they can heal. So Elixir just goes in, and he just gets straight to the middle for the 3-star. And basically the only thing that's left to try to take him out is basically the cannons and the archer towers, which is basically just cleanup since he has those wizards going around the sides while the golem is being targeted. So basically this was a flawless attack. I want to say a flawless attack by Elixir Bath. Demonstrated probably his best. This has been one of his best attacks. So we're just going to speed up and go through the raid and conclude it to the end with one more raid. One more raid that I actually have to show because it was probably one of the most amazing raids I've seen demonstrated in this war. I don't understand how it didn't get best attack in war, but we'll see. You guys can judge that. So here's the war events. The last attack is our number 13, a Town Hall 7 against their number 2 player, and he basically 3-stars it with only level 2 dragons. Probably one of the best attacks I've seen right now. So we're going to go through. He takes almost all the time in war in the raid because he just has to go through and clean up because his dragons don't do as much damage as normal dragons. So he uses that hole that I found out earlier, but he sends 2 dragons instead of he sends a CC dragon out for some reason. When he should have just bought CC loons, it would have made it a lot quicker. And he just goes and puts all his dragons, basically 2 of his dragons into the hole. And then he sends out his other 7 dragons to go through and funnel into mid. But the one thing about this raid is that when he was doing that, his dragons didn't all funnel at once. They almost went all the way around the base. And that's because he sent his king out over there for some reason. Normally people funnel with their king when they're doing a drag raid, or they send their king in late and funnel with 1 dragon. So his dragons go through and they get to mid, and he ends up with 3 dragons left going to mid. He has the 3 dragons that just went through all that AD stuff. And they're basically going in and they're just going to destroy the center. So basically the only thing that can take the dragons out now are the archer towers. And that 1 CC that decided to come out extremely late after the base was pretty much done. And you can see the dragons just wrecked. They just wrecked the town hall and the clan castle troop. And what was really weird about this clan is they put goblins in the CC. Like the goblins were actually going to do damage or something. They put goblins in the CC to defend with the dragon instead of putting like an archer or a wizard or something. Since most people attacking this will lure out their clan castle but not use poison on them. So basically what he's going through is a cleanup right now. So we're gonna go 4 times speed, and that will be the end of the video practically after this raid. So he goes through and he ends up with I think like 4 dragons alive during the whole raid. So this is a really good attack by Canadian Beast. Congratulations, man. Really good attack. And we won that war by 100%. So we're practically in our clan. We're doing... What was that? We're doing pretty well. We're on a winning streak. We lost 1. Not even gonna lie. Our leader put us in a war that was like a 25v25, which isn't something we normally do. So it was more people and they didn't really attack. So he took full responsibility for us losing in that raid. So basically our clan goes through, we went through a really bad lose streak, but we're basically showing off that we're good now. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an amazing video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Constructive criticism is always appreciated. See you guys later. Bye bye. Deuces.